Everything you do in the workplace results from communication. However, people are not necessarily born with exceptional communication skills. Like any other ability, communication can be learned and improved through repeated practice. Therefore, to communicate effectively, here are some skills that you need to learn and hone. The first one is listening. Listening is a very important skill because the way you listen affects your effectivity and efficiency in your job. There are 5 stages of the listening process: receiving, responding, understanding, evaluating, and remembering. The first stage is receiving. It is listening to both verbal and non-verbal messages. Next is understanding. It is processing and extracting meaning from the messages. Evaluating is balancing options, deciphering whether what you heard is the truth or whether it is important or not. Remembering is the transfer from the short-term memory to the long-term memory. And finally, responding is giving a feedback or comments. Let's take a look at this example on how the listening process takes place in the office.
Hi Clara, how's your weekend?
Oh, it was good, Ma'am Jo. My family and I had a short getaway at Tagaytay.
Oh, I saw your pictures on Facebook. Maybe our family could also go there.
You should, ma'am.
Anyway, Clara, can you write me a report on this? I need it by Monday for our evaluation.
Oh, alright, ma'am. Let me check our schedule. Alright, Ma'am Jo. You need it by Monday, right?
Yes.
Alright, will do, ma'am.
Thank you.
There are 2 main barrier forms which can hinder you from listening well. It can be within you or internal obstacles, and it can also be brought by the things around you, which are external obstacles. Take note of these obstacles so that you could identify and overcome them in order to be a better listener in the workplace. Let us first discuss external obstacles. The first type of external obstacle is message overload. This occurs when there is an overwhelming amount of message. For example, writing an email while talking on the phone. When there are many messages, it definitely is harder to focus on a message. Another external obstacle is message complexity. When a job gets harder, the descriptions necessary to get the job done becomes difficult too. When a message is too complicated to understand, some may just completely give up on listening. The last type of external obstacle is environmental distraction. When your surroundings are noisy, it is harder to listen well. The next form is called internal obstacle. These obstacles come from within a person. The first type is preoccupation. This happens when there are many thoughts in your head that you become distracted from fully listening to the person talking to you. The next type is prejudgment. This happens when you already have a negative, preconceived idea or bias about a person. If you have a preconceived idea that a person is not worth your time, then you may completely just give up on listening. Active listening requires active effort. Some are just unable or unwilling to intentionally listen. And finally, some find it hard to adjust to different communication styles. Since different people communicate differently, there will be people who will be easier to understand and some who will be quite challenging to comprehend. Whatever the barrier or issue you are facing when it comes to listening, active listening requires and will require conscious effort. Active listeners will do their best in attending, understanding, remembering, evaluating, and responding. Active listeners will try to remove environmental distractions such as phones or laptops when talking to someone.